Good morning children, how are you all of you? I hope you all are fine at home. In previous class we discussed about air, water and weather. In this class we will discuss about heat. What is it? Heat and temperature. First of all, let me know what is heat. What is heat? Heat. What is heat? Suppose if you want to drink any juice, so you will inform to your mother to prepare juice for you. And suppose if your mother mixed some ice cubes in that juice and she gave it to you. After some time, the ice cubes mixed in that water. Could you able to see ice cube for a long time? No. So, where it has gone? The ice cubes mixed in water. No? Whatever the ice cubes mixed in water means here the ice converting into water. So, water is ice is changing into water, right or not? So, you can see that ice cubes changing into water and it was mixing in that juice. So, the juice or water, whatever it may be, the ability to do work, what is that? The ability to do the work, the ability to do work So, the ability to do the work. So, where the ability is doing the work? Here ice, the ice cube changing into water. So, whatever your mother given that juice, no, she added some ice cubes. After some times the ice cubes slowly melting and mixing into that water. So, here the ice cubes are changing into water. So, the ability to do work in converting ice into water. What is that? Converting ice into water. So, what we are calling this ability, whatever the ability is, this ability means the ability to do work or energy. Ability means energy also we can say that. So, energy. So, the ability to do work or energy utilized. What they are utilizing? It was utilizing converting into that converting the ice into water. How it was converting ice into water? So, these we are calling heat energy. What we are calling? Heat energy. So, simply we can say this heat. What we are calling? Heat. So, the ability to do the work, what is that? The ability to do the work or energy. What is that? Or energy. So, they are utilizing. So, how they are utilizing? Converting the ice into water. Converting the ice into water. That we are calling heat energy. What we are calling? Heat energy. Simply we can say that heat. What we can able to say that? Heat. Now, you understood heat? Okay. What are the measurements of heat? So, here we can say that the standard unit of heat. Standard unit of heat. What is that standard unit of heat? We can call joules. What is that? Joules. The symbol we can show that J. So, the standard unit of heat energy is joule, and practically we can call this practical unit. Practical unit is calorie. So, the standard unit of heat is joule. So, the symbol we are showing J. So, the practical unit of heat is calories. So, what is the relationship between joule and calorie? The relationship between joule and calorie is equal to, see here, 1 calorie is equal to 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joules. How much? 4.2 joules. See, the standard unit of heat energy is called joules, and the practical unit, whatever we are taking practical unit, no, that practical unit we are measuring that heat energy by calories. So, what is the relation between this joule and calories? So, here 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joules. How much? 4.2 joules it was equal. So, this is, so what is the heat? The ability to do work by work or heat energy. So, that utilizing, converting into ice into water. What is that? Converting into ice into water, that we are calling heat energy, or simply we can say that heat. So, what are the measurements we are using this heat energy? We are using standard unit of heat energy is joules. So, joule symbol we are showing J, and what are the practical unit of heat energy? The practical unit of heat energy is calories. So, what is the relation between calories and joules? So, here 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joules. So, this is called heat. And moving on to that temperature. What is that? Temperature. So, whenever, what happens when you eat ice creams or when you drink tea or coffee, what happens? Yes, that we will discuss in temperature. So, up to this heat, do you have any doubts? No, no? Okay. So, I will write that abbreviation about this heat, that you better to write in your notes and practice at home. So, what is a heat? So, heat means what? The ability now you better to write the note. So, what is a heat? Heat means the ability to do work or what we can write? We can write energy also, work or energy. So, the ability to do work or energy utilized in converting the ice into water is heat energy, or we can say that simply heat. What we can say that? Heat. So, what is the heat? The ability to do work or energy we are utilizing, and they are utilizing in converting the ice into water is heat energy, or we can say that heat. Okay, now, so what are the standard unit of heat? The standard unit of heat is equal to joules. What is that? Joules. And what are the practical units in heat? The practical units of heat is calories. Calories. So, what is the relation between joule and calorie? So, here 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joules. How many? 4.2 joules are equal. So, understood what are the measurements of heat? How we are measuring the heat? We are measuring the heat by using standard units. So, the standard unit of heat energy is equal to joules, and the practical unit of heat energy is called calories. So, what is the relation between joules and calories? So, 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joules. Okay? This is called heat. And moving on to that temperature. Temperature means what? What happens when you eat ice creams? Have you ever eat ice creams? Yeah, daily we are eating, ma'am. Nowadays you are not able to eat because the climate. So in summer sections, so summer seasons, we are eating more ice creams, right? So what happens when you eat ice creams or whatever, you are drinking tea or coffee? Are you drinking tea or coffee or milk? Yes, you are drinking tea, coffee and milk, whatever it may be. So what happens when you drink tea? That we will discuss about in temperature. Okay. So this is okay for you? Yeah. Moving on to that temperature. Next, move on to this temperature. What is the temperature? What is the temperature? See, the temperature. So, whatever we discuss now, when we eat ice creams or when we drink coffees, so whatever we are drinking ice creams or tea, coffee, no, we are measuring how hot or how cold that object. So, we can understand that how cold ice cream and how hot that tea, coffee or milk, that we all know, no. So, here what is that? It is possible through a quantity. We are taking one quantity, that quantity we are calling temperature. What we are calling? Temperature. So, we can say that quantity measures. So, whatever the quantity measured to know how hot or cold, that what we are calling? Temperature. What we are calling? Temperature. So, the quantity measured to know how hot or cold. What was that? A body. So, how hot or cold a body, that we are calling temperature. What we are calling? Temperature. Understood? So, what are the measurements of temperature? These all we will discuss in a next class. Okay? Thank you.